Hey, sir, how are you?
What's going on, boss?
Lieutenant Allen Buchanan, Belmont Police Department.
How you doing?
Doing good. That's fine. You can record me because I'm recording you as well. So the reason I'm stopping out with you is you were behind the building at Stowe Point Dentistry a little earlier and pulled on the door.
No,
You did.
I didn't.
I'm not asking. I'm telling.
I had
You
my
pulled on the door behind Stowe Point Dentistry. I've got the
sir.
videos.
I had my
footage.
book bag hanging up on the door because it was raining,
Okay.
so I just took my bag off to put my jacket on.
Hey,
That's the only reason why I touched the door. It wasn't nobody taking nothing or trying to see
I'm not
nothing.
saying that you were doing something wrong. I'm just saying that I know for sure you were back there.
No, I was
Right.
back. I never denied being back there, but when
Okay.
you said I opened the door, I told you.
No. Pulling on the door.
Yeah, no.
That's what they saw.
No,
Right,
my
that's what they
book
saw.
bag. I had took my book bag off because it was raining, so I
Sure.
just put my bag on the door, put my jacket on. The lady came. I took my stuff and I went about my day.
Excellent. That's fine.
You know what I'm
That's cool.
saying? Like I wasn't doing nothing.
So and like I say, I'm not saying that you were trying to get in, but they saw you with your hand on the door, right? So they got kind of freaked out.
I
So
mean, I was.
That's
just,
why I'm here with you. That's why I'm here talking to you.
Yeah, no, I get it, but I wasn't doing nothing wrong.
Okay.
Literally,
that's cool, man.
like
That's
it started raining. You seen it was raining.
yeah.
I just put my jacket on. I had it in my bag. Put my bag on the door because it's wet, so
Sure.
there's nowhere else for me to put it at.
Hey, listen. There's
So-
there's times where there's two sides to every story, right?
Yeah.
There's at least two sides. So that's all I'm trying to do is get to what actually happened. Do you have an ID with you, sir?
I don't understand what's the issue.
Okay, you were on private property. You were behind private property.
So
Whether you were getting your jacket or whether you were checking the door or whether you were just getting your stuff, you were still on their business property. So what they would like to do is they would like you to not come back on their property and be trespassing their property, which means all that needs to mean for you is you just don't go back on their property.
Well, this is my whole thing, right? If I was never asked to leave the property because nobody never asked me to leave,
Sure.
I left on my own, then it would be impossible for me to be trespassed because I was never banned from that
I'm
place.
informing you now they don't want you back on their property.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I won't go over there. But
Yeah.
you know, I mean,
Do you
I
have-
didn't
do
commit
you have
any
an ID?
crime.
No, listen, do you have an ID?
This is the thing though. I didn't commit any crime, right?
You were trespassing, right? That's not your property.
No, I never refused to leave. I was never asked to leave. So
It
there,
doesn't matter. It's private property.
well, if there was
I'm not going to debate it with you. Do you have an ID with you, or will you give me your name and date of birth? I can do it that way
am
as
I
well.
being detained?
Absolutely. Right now you are, because we're investigating why you were on that property. Do you have an ID?
I was letting you know it started raining.
And
All
I
I was doing
appreciate
was
that.
putting my jacket on.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? This is hours later. It's not even at
And
this
I
time.
appreciate that. Do
So,
you have an ID, sir?
My name is Michael,
Okay, excellent. There we
but
go.
my whole thing is if I'm not committing a crime, I shouldn't be detained.
You are detained right now because we are investigating a crime. The crime of you trespassing on private property when the business
But
was
how could I
closed.
be
Business-
trespassed
Don't
if
talk over
I
me.
wasn't
Listen
banned?
to me. Hear me out. The business was closed. They're not open for business, which
But
means
how
it's
would I know that?
Because the doors are
If
locked.
Google said it was open and I'm just going to check and see, you know what I'm saying?
The
and
door
it starts,
that you put your hand on was locked at the back of the building. That is not a normal place for people
I told
to
you
be.
it started to rain
No,
when
no,
I was leaving,
what's
so
your,
all
what's
I
your
did.
last name, sir?
My name is Clark, Michael Clark.
Michael Clark.
But if
What's
I'm
your date of birth, sir?
11/16/94.
11/16/94. Mr. Clark, I'm just going to ask